Oh, hello, people. My name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send. It's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Abeka Group of Companies and Sammy Flex TV presents September to Remember. And in September to Remember, Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. ATM wakonya na oni yako Dubai. Na wako shewe nisu adie. Na fe ya sansu adie niabo. Na yebeko tour places biti se Desert Safari, Dubai Frame, Atlantics Water Park, Dubai City Tour. Na fe yacht party nsu tietia. Na ya sansu party in the cloud. ATM mayen komani ya mekanchiro. Da be ya September to Remember. Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Na ya basu 24th September. Dikosi 29th September. Annie. Enti for any reservation. Anasen chirichirimu bia. Any fresh huma true for we. 0243 514732. Ana plus 971 559 494061. Proudly sponsored by Sankofa Restaurant, Taste Africa, Ohineba Jimai TV, and Afe, Edike Media. September to Remember Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Ebeye kikim.
Looks like sometimes talk is good. It is not all the time that talk is nothing. Because sometimes you hear some people talking about the fact that, oh, Ghanaians are just talking, and they are not making any moves. But I also want you to know that until we talk, nobody will be motivated or nobody will be inspired to walk what we are talking about. But because we have been talking, that is why, as it stands now, we are seeing some strategic movement by some of our artists here in Ghana to the places, not just one place, to the places where business can be good for them. Stonebwoy, ever since he released his Fifth Dimension album, has been making some moves. I know he went to Zambia for some album listening. He went to Nigeria for album listening. In fact, he's been moving in and out, as well as going to the Europe and the Western countries to do some album listening as well. It is all because we have been talking. It is all because we have been telling them that, guys, despite everything, in all thy gettings, try to get to the places where the plugs can be fast. Remember somewhere last week, I want to believe, I told you that Olive the Boy will be heading to Nigeria for some activation because Nigeria has accepted him. Nigeria has really accepted him. And because of that acceptance, the best he can do, as much as the love is on, is to introduce his brand to them. And when he is able to do that successfully and in a more business way, he can also benefit from them equally. Now, let me tell you something. The King Promise enjoyment that he is currently enjoying in Nigeria, thanks to Plug NG, and the fact that they saw the need to do business with him. And today, King Promise is not only enjoying numbers in Nigeria, but same way, he's also enjoying performances where I know he'll be paid some good amount of money. This is what we have been talking about. I still remember an interview I had with manager of Camido, George Britton, who also told me that they went to Nigeria after plugging here and there, decided to do some performances that they did not even call open charges for. But even after that, what they were given marveled them. What they were given amazed them. what they were given really made them happy, and therefore they did not feel like they have been cheated or they have been used for nothing. That is what I want to talk about. Today, my focus will be on Olive the Boy. I remember telling you the young man and his team, that is Loop, as well as Full Circle, they are thinking about an entry into Nigeria. As I talk to you, activities have started in Nigeria, and the gentleman and his people, they are there. They have actually started their rounds, and they are making sure that every nook and cranny that they have to enter to register their brand, to register the Olive the Boy brand, they are doing it. And personally, I'm happy about it. Because at this stage, nobody has it all. Or in our Ghana music industry, nobody has been able to figure it all. So when the opportunity comes, when you have the finances, when you have the resources to make some moves, my guy, don't door. Just go hard. Because I keep saying that in the music business of today, there is no exact way of doing things. There is no one way of doing things. It's about what brings the results to you. That is why sometimes I am so careful about attacking how people approach their own business. So in these times, someone will think, okay, this is the path I want to go. I have the resources, I have the money. Let them go, because they believe and they know that when they go there, they'll win. Allow them to win. Same way, there are some people who feel like, yeah, I also want to go this way. And to them, they know that is how they win. Don't go and tell them why they did not do it like this and why they should have done it like this. That is not the way to go. That is not the way out. The way out is that, are you winning? If your answer is yes, as to how you are winning, it shouldn't be anybody's business. If you are winning, as to how you are winning, it shouldn't be anybody's business, because there are so many ways of approaching this business. Many people are not getting it. That is why I have an issue with people who will say, hey, why is this one going there? You are not going. I don't have to go there to win. Maybe to them, that's how they have to do to win. But maybe I don't have to go there to win. Are we all winning? Are we all happy? That is it. Olive the Boy, I've seen photos, I've seen videos of some of the handlers with him in Nigeria. And let me say shout outs to Baba Sadiq. Last Sunday, whilst I was handling my Sammy Flex Connect, I saw him calling me from Nigeria on WhatsApp. Unfortunately, I promised to call him back, but I've not done that. And I'm sure going to do it before I sleep today. So whatever we will discuss, if it is shareable, I'll come forward to share with you. Whatever we will talk about, I'll be asking him about the experience and all that to make sure that this is how the game is done. And I'll be doing that. Trust me, I will surely be doing that. Let me just give you some pointers about his appearance in the country, what he is up to. So far, you can see videos, you can see photos that they started doing some media rounds. They've started making some appearances. They went to Sony Music, and let me show a screenshot that I picked from my own brother, Ricky Tennyson, who is also in Nigeria at the moment. And he says, and I reiterate, the journey is to walk the talk. And that was what I said earlier. At this stage, everybody is walking the talk because we are talking. Remember that if we don't talk, they won't walk. So because we are talking, that is why they are walking. And it says, so Full Circle Management visited Sony Music West Africa in Nigeria. And it was an incredible experience to build talent relationship and amplify Olive the Boy's music journey and global reach. Exciting collaborations on the horizon. Stay tuned for the magic. This is a post indicating that work has started in Nigeria. Olive the Boy and his people are already running around town. I think about a 5-man crew, and they are doing this. Now, let me say something and wrap up on this note. We should all get to know it this way. Their being there is not free. Their being there, obviously, is capital intensive. Their being there, if I close my mind's eye and I open it again, I can tell you their being there can be like about $50,000. Or maybe less, or maybe more. But averagely, If I close my mind's eye and I open it up again, I can tell you they have been in Nigeria for the 1 week or the how many days they want to spend there. List of about $50,000 will go down the drain. And when I say will go down the drain, I don't mean it to go down in a useless manner. I don't mean it to go down in a profitless manner. I mean it will be used. It will be invested, if you want me to use that word. Now, we pray that, or the good thing is that, it is our prayer that the 50,000 or how much they are going to put in there, they will be able to rake it back. If they are not able to rake it back, that is where some people have fears that, hey, maybe I don't have any investor. With him, we want to believe there are some muscles behind him, some financial muscles behind him. At least there is the full circle, there is the loop, and they all have different backgrounds. Definitely, every one of them is bringing something on board to push the talent. That is how come the talent is where he is. Reason we cannot force it on everybody to do some of these things is that you don't have the money to do it. So many people don't have the money to do it. So, Nigeria at the moment might look like the mecca of music in Africa. Or it might look like the gateway of music to the world. As in Afrobeat. The gateway of Afrobeat to the world. It is that launch pad of Afrobeat to the world, where if you want to reach the world, you can also go through their route and you are going to get there. But you can't go there on empty hands. You can't go there with nothing. You have to go there with something. Is everybody having that something? Are we all that financially sound to do some of these trips? It is not everybody who can do it. So if Olive the Boy and his people have been able to do it, they've got into town and they are doing all the rounds and they are making the money, why not? We have to be thankful. We pray that it brings the kind of results that they are looking for. Because, Charlie, you cannot just go through some 50,000 away and come back and nothing. No. I was so happy when Ricky also mentioned there are some collaborations in the offing. Of course, he is also connected to the Sony Music brand. That is one good thing about him too. He's connected to the Sony Music brand. So being there, knowing Sony Music also has some affiliation and some connect with some of their artists, both new and old, I will not be surprised if some features will be coming out from some of these moves. And it is because someone made a move because they had the resources to do it. Don't put pressure on people who don't have the resources to do it. Don't force anybody. There are so many ways, I keep saying, so many ways of doing it. So many ways. You can do it through the A means or you can do it through the B means. As much as you are winning with it, just go and win. And Olive the Boy, so far, so very good. His earlier lineup that we read suggested that he has some good places to go to. And I think we've seen him attend some 1 or 2 places. So we are still open. We are waiting to see what next will be announced from his tour. And when we get it, we will let you know. But remember, this is not for everybody. This is for those who have, and this is for those who are ready. Know this and know peace. Olive the Boy, stay in Nigeria. And Nigeria, once again, I also want to take this opportunity to thank all the fans in Nigeria, those who have been paying attention to Ghana content, because I know some Nigerians who know Ghana content even more than some of us here, we know. They can tell you what someone said on Andy Dusty's programs, what someone said on Trey Music, what someone said on Sammy Flex TV, Kwajo Sheldon, and it's so beautiful. So a good number of them, they also have some keen interest in what happens here in our showbiz industry in Ghana. Ghana might be small, but in terms of our influence, you can't underrate it. So once again, to the people who have been following our business here in Ghana, we appreciate you. You guys are part of the reason Olive the Boy is big. You even thought the boy belonged to your camp and supported him, streamed his song, and today he's in your country. This is the way to go. Hand go, hand come, like I keep saying. Until then, to all media people who will be hosting him, push the narrative right, and let's see how best this will come out to be. My name is Sammy Flex. This is the editorial. It was put together by Digital Rasta. He's called Currency, who is on camera. Richie Flex is the editor-director of our shows. And also remember that we are also in line, linking up with Tap Tap Send. Tap Send is that app that you need on your phone. You have to download it today. Use it. Make sure you put in the promo code that is SammyFlex. When you do this, you are sure good to go. Do this and thank me later. Until then, subscribe to us and let's do some more. We are out of here.